Hello, my beautiful fitness friends. Thank you so much for joining me for this lean, sexy legs workout. Today, I'm going to be taking you through a series of different exercises to work those legs. And as an added bonus, we'll also be working the arms, the back, the glutes, and of course, the core. So grab your mat. Let's get to it. All right, let's start with a little inner thigh exercise. Right leg is in front. We're going to start with our attitude lifts. So we're lifting the leg up. Think of lifting the leg with the inner thigh. So you want to try to maintain that beautiful external rotation. Abs are, of course, pulled in and up, and you're sitting up nice and tall, leaning slightly back. Let's pulse up that leg 16 times. Make sure you're breathing. Good, really working those inner thighs. Next up, we're going to flex the foot and open the leg to the side and then point the toes and bring it back in. Good. So when you're doing this, really try to keep the body nice and still. You don't want to compromise anything. So it's really just the leg that's moving. Beautiful. And last one. Let's lower down, right leg's in front of the left, bring your feet in close to your body, and let's just do a nice little stretch forward. Really opening up the hips, nice deep breaths here. Rolling up through the spine, let's lean back, lift up your pelvis, arch the back, this should feel nice. Lower back down, and let's change legs, left leg in front, leaning slightly back, abs in tight, lift the leg up, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Flex that foot. Open the leg to the side as much as you can. Bring it back in front. Good. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders down. Neck nice and long. Make sure, again, just the leg is moving. Everything stays perfectly still. Very nice. And last one. Let's lower the leg down. Once again, bring the feet in close to the body, knees to the side, and just melt over. Let's roll up through the spine, hands behind, and again, lift up the pelvis, arch the back, let the head just go back, and lower back down. Beautiful. Let's lengthen the legs out nice and long now. Scoop the belly, leaning slightly back, flex up the feet, rotate from the hip joint, and point the toes. We're going to alternate legs. Lift up that right leg, lower down, and left. Good. Keep switching legs. Keep the abs in tight. Once again, think of lifting your leg from the inner thigh to maintain that external rotation. Of course, we're also working the quads here. Beautiful. Flex the feet. Let's rotate the legs back to parallel and just take a nice little stretch here. Just melt over the legs. Grab your feet if you can. Rolling up through the spine. Let's lean back once again. And now we're going to do both legs together, lifting up. Good. So we're really working the abs here as well as those legs. I know this is a tough one. Keep breathing. Good. Try to really lengthen out those legs nice and long. If you can't straighten your knees all the way, that's okay. Just strive for the longest leg you can make. Keep the shoulders down. Good. Flex up those feet. Rotate back to parallel. And again, just take a nice stretch over the legs. Grab the feet if you can. And roll up through the spine. Beautiful. Now let's scoop the belly, tuck the tailbone under, fingertips are touching the floor. And now, alternating legs, lift the right and left. So same thing that we did before. We're just in a slightly different position. We have a beautiful scoop in the belly. Back is rounded. Good. So this gets a little bit more into those abdominals, still working those legs. And now we lift up both. Woo! I know this one is tricky. Good, guys. Keep it breathing. Good. Nice long legs. Keep that belly scooped, shoulders down. And keep breathing. Almost there. Good. And shake out those legs. Once again, let's just take a nice stretch over the legs. Relax the head down heavy. And rolling up through the spine. Flex the feet. And we're going to pulse back. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once again, sit up tall and melt over those legs. Grab the feet. Let's do that again. Pulse down. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Stretch over the legs. And here we go again. Try to get a little bit lower to the floor this time. Really getting in touch with those deep abdominal muscles. Keep those feet nice and flexed. And once again, just melt over the legs. Relax the head down. Last set, guys. Stick with me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And once again, just melt over those legs. Get a nice hamstring stretch. Good stretch in the calf muscles and the Achilles. Roll up through the spine. Very nice. Let's take a little zigzag position. Right leg's behind, left leg in front. And you're just going to lean back. You should feel a nice stretch in your right quad here. And we'll switch legs. Right leg in front, left leg behind. And just lean back. Feel a nice stretch in that left quad. Good. And sit up tall. Very nice. All right, let's push up into our tabletop position. Squeeze those glutes. Lift up. Feel a nice straight line from the knees to the shoulders. Lift those heels up and down. And 2. Good. Keep going. So you want to get nice and high on the balls of your feet. Really working those calf muscles. Good. Abs in tight. Keep squeezing those buns to stay lifted up nice and high. Let's release the right leg. We're going to flex the foot and lower down and then kick it and point up. Flex down, point up. And down, point up. Good. So try to maintain this position. Try to keep your hips nice and level. Beautiful. And let's lower back down. Lengthen the left up. Same thing. Flex, lower down, point, kick it up. Flex, lower down, point, kick it up. Now you can do this in a parallel leg position, or if you want to work more of those inner thighs and your external rotators, then rotate your legs to a turned out position. Good. Let's take it down. Lengthen the legs. Nice inhale, and as you exhale, just melt over those legs once again. Take a nice stretch. Relax the head down heavy. And rolling up through the spine. Beautiful. All right, let's get back into that tabletop position. Squeeze those buns. Lift up. Again, feel a nice straight line. Now leading with the right leg out, left leg out, right leg in, left leg in. Good. So keep going with this. So we're basically transitioning from a tabletop position to our reverse plank position. Now we're going to lead with the left leg. Here we go. Left leg out, left leg in, right leg in. Good. So once again, you want to try to really keep the body as still as possible. Just the legs are moving. Squeeze those buns. We're really working the backs of the legs here. Keep the hips nice and level and lower back down. Good. I know that's a tough one. Good. Let's take a nice stretch over the legs. Beautiful. And swing those arms just to release. And let's also take a nice head roll to the right and to the left just to release the neck. Good. Let's get back into our reverse plank position. We're going to go into our leg pull back exercise. Alternating legs. Lift up the right and lower down with control and left. Good. Keep alternating legs. Keep breathing. We're really working the backs of the legs here. as well as everything else. That's what's so magical about these plank exercises. You really are working everything. Good. Keep those abs in tight. Squeeze those buns. Hips stay level. Lower the leg down with control. Try not to make any noise. Good. And let's lower down. Shake those legs out once again. Lengthen the arms long in front. Scoop the belly, tuck the tailbone under, roll all the way down one vertebrae at a time. Rest your arms by your side. And if you're like me and you realize that you're not actually on your mat, then make your adjustments now. Good. And let's go into a hamstring stretch. Bring the right knee into the chest, hands behind the thighs, and just lengthen that right leg as long as you can and bend the leg back in. And again, lengthen up and out and bring it in. 2 more times. Lengthen out. Bring it in. And last one, and we'll just hold it here. Let's circle the foot around and reverse the circle. And walk the hands up the leg toward the ankle, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Be mindful that your left leg is nice and long on the mat. So you want to have 2 long legs. And let's walk the hands back down. And lower the head back down with control. And lower the leg back down with control. Same thing on the left. Lengthen that leg up and bend it in and out. Bring it in and out. Bring it in and out and hold. Circle the foot and reverse the circle. Walk the hands up the leg toward that ankle, curling up the head, neck, and shoulders. Good. 2 nice long legs, reaching in opposition. And walk the hands back down, lower the head down, and lower the leg down with control. Beautiful. Let's bend the knees, hug the legs, just rock the knees side to side to release the back. And you can also rock the head side to side to release the neck. Let's place the arms on the side like a T. Lengthen your legs up, externally rotate your legs, cross one leg in front of the next, and we're just going to beat the legs. So again, we're working those inner thighs here. Good. Just change, change, change. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders down, abs in tight. Let's place the hands behind the head, curl up the head, neck, and shoulders, and keep those beats going. Good. So now we're getting a little bit more into the abdominals with the head off the floor. Keep those elbows nice and wide. And let's open to our straddle split. You can use your hands to assist your legs, and 4 beats in. And again, open and beat 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, open to stretch and beat in 2, 3, 4. And open and stretch and beat 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Last one. And bring it in and relax the head down. Good. Rock those knees side to side. Rock yourself back so you can pull yourself up, and let's stretch out those quads. Hand behind, lift up those hips, really arching the back. So really stretching out the hip flexors and the quads. Circle around to the other side. Squeeze those buns, push the hips forward, arch the back, and lower down. Very nice. Let's prop ourselves up on all 4s. So knees are directly under the hips, hands are directly under the shoulders, abs in tight, spine is in neutral. Let's lengthen that right leg behind, and we're going to curl in the knee to the chest and then lengthen that leg back out. Good. So when you do this, really try to keep the back as still as possible. We don't want to round the back as we crunch the knee in. We want to maintain that neutral spine as much as we can. Good. And just lengthen that leg behind as long as you can into our fire hydrant. So keep that leg bent at a 90-degree angle, opening to the side. Good. Keep those abs in tight. Nothing moves but that leg. Good. So we're working the inner and outer thighs here. And let's lengthen the left. Same thing. Curl in the knee as much as you can. Keep that spine in neutral, abs in tight, and just lengthen that leg nice and long behind. Good. Keep going with this. Curl it in, lengthen out, and in and out. Good. And into our fire hydrant. Open that leg to the side. Very nice. Keep that leg bent at that 90-degree angle. Good. Make sure those abs are in tight. Keep breathing. Never holding the breath. Good. And let's tuck the toes under. Push back into your downward dog just to give your body a nice little stretch here. And alternate bending knees, getting nice and high on the balls of the feet. Good. And both heels down. And we're lifting up both heels together now. Once again, getting into those calf muscles. Good. Again, press up as high as you can. Lower down with control. Good. Very nice. Excellent. And let's just release the right leg into the air penché. Just to get a nice little stretch here. You can go up on your releve if you'd like. You can bend that leg into your attitude and lengthen it out. And we'll do the same thing on the left, just giving the body a little break with some stretching. Good. Just really lengthen those legs out nice and long. Let's lower back down. Push into those heels and come back down onto all fours. Again, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, lift the shins off the floor, curl in the right knee and lengthen out. Good. So same series of exercises that we just did, only we're making it a little bit more challenging here because we're on the balls of our feet now, shins and knees off the mat. Good. And let's go into our fire hydrant here. Same thing, guys. Keep that knee bent at that 90-degree. Good. So everything is just working a little bit harder here. Again, keep those abs in tight. And let's change over to the left leg. Same thing. Keep that right shin off the floor. Keep the knee off the floor. Of course, if this is too much for you, you can place your knee and shin back down on the floor and just repeat what we did before. Good. We're going into our fire hydrants now. Good. Very nice. And lower back down. Let's push it back into our child's pose. Good. Just relax. Nice deep breaths here. And let's walk the hands to the right to get in a little side bend. And walk the hands back to center. And then walk your hands over to the left. And again, back to center. Good. Just really relax into the stretch. Relax the head down heavy. Good. Let's come back to all fours here. Abs are in nice and tight. Spine in neutral. Right leg out and left arm, opposite arm to leg. Let's curl in the knee and elbow and extend out. So now I'm going to allow you to really round the back as you curl in the knee and elbow and then extend out to a nice straight line. Curl it in round the back, extend, lengthen the leg out. Now we're going to open to the side and come back to center. Open the arm and leg to side and come back to center. Good. So this is really tricky. You really have to use those abdominals to stay nice and centered and balanced. Try to keep your arm and leg parallel to the floor. Let's go back into our center and curl in the knee and elbow. Good. And once again, we're going to open to the side. Keep the leg and arm parallel to the floor. Good. Excellent. And let's lower back down after this set. And we'll push back into our child's pose just for a little break. And then we'll take it on the other side. All right. Prop yourself back up On all fours, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, abs in tight, spine in neutral. Left leg out, right arm out. Round the back, curl in the elbow and knee and extend out to a straight line. Good. And extend. And 3. Extend out. And 4. Good. Now we're opening the leg to the side and arm. Bring it back to center. Open side, bring back to center. Good. 2 more. And last one, and let's go from the top, round the back, curl it in, extend out. Good. Really lengthen the leg and arm out, reaching in opposition. And now we open to the side, stay parallel to the floor, use those abdominals. And 2 more, reaching out and open. Very nice. Lower the leg and hand back down. And once again, you can sit back into your child's pose. Release. Let's roll up through the spine. Shoulders down. And we'll take a nice little head roll to the right. Just really let it go and reverse the circle. Very nice. Good. Next up, we have our side series. So let's lay down on our left side and place the legs just slightly in front of your torso. Right hand is pressing into the floor. Hips are stacked. And of course, those abs are in nice and tight. Let's take that top leg. We're going to bring it into a jazz passe, externally rotate to a ballet passe, extend that leg, lower down to hip height, and then the left leg meets the right. Again, jazz passe, rotate, extend the leg, lower down, and bottom leg meets the top. 2 more sets. Bring it in. Rotate, extend, lower down, and bring together. Last time in. Rotate, extend, lower down, and squeeze. Good. Let's keep going with this. So we're really squeezing those inner thighs. Try to keep both legs externally rotated. Good. It's just the bottom leg that's moving. Try to keep that top leg perfectly still. And let's just beat the legs now. In, 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 in. Good. Keep breathing. Abs are in tight. Keep the hips stacked. And lower down. Beautiful. Let's take that top leg once again. Lift it up hip height. And now we're going to tap in front of the bottom leg 4 times. And then lift the leg side. Now tap behind that bottom leg 4 times. And again, lengthen that leg up. And again, lift up. And 2, 3, 4, and up. And behind the leg, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lengthen up. Good. Grab your leg. Give yourself a nice little stretch here. And let's lower that leg down with control. Take the top leg, fold it over the bottom, and now we're lifting that bottom leg, really squeezing those inner thighs once again. Now when you're doing this, don't think of just lifting your leg up. Think of lengthening your leg out as well. So you're really reaching out and up. And let's pulse that leg up. Keep breathing. Good. I know this burns, but that's good. We want that burn. Pulse it up, 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 up. Good. Keep it going. Really squeezing those inner thighs and lower back down. Beautiful. Let's sit up, swing the legs around, and we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Once again, legs slightly in front of the torso, pressing into the floor with the left hand, abs in tight, hips stacked. Take that top leg, bring it into your jazz passe, rotate, lengthen the leg up and out, lower down to hip height, and then the bottom leg meets the top. Again, bring it in, rotate, extend, lower down, and squeeze those inner thighs. Good. 2 more times. Bring it in, rotate, extend, take it down, and squeeze. Last one, and in, rotate, extend, lower down, and squeeze. Good. Keep going with this. Squeezing those inner thighs together. Try to keep the top leg perfectly still. Just the bottom leg that's moving. And beat in. Good. Tiny beats. Beat those heels together. And lower back down. Beautiful. Take that top leg and tap the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift and lengthen. And behind. Tap. 2, 3, 4, and lift. Good. So it's a very sharp staccato movement. Up, 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 and lengthen. Up and behind the bottom leg. Tap. 2, 3, 4, and lift. Good. Grab that top leg and just enjoy that nice stretch there. And lower the leg down with control. Take the top leg, fold it over the bottom. Lift that bottom leg up. Take it down and lift. Good. Really squeeze at the top. Make sure you're lowering your leg down to the floor with control. You don't want to just drop the leg. Always be in control of the movement. And now we pulse it up. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Once again, really squeezing. I know that burns. Keep it going though. We're almost there. Keep breathing. Abs in tight. Good. And lower back down. Very nice, guys. All right, let's flip over onto the backs and we'll just do a nice little stretch here. Feet flat on the floor. Cross your right leg over the left. Bring in that left knee. Both hands go behind the left thigh and just really push that right knee and thigh to the side as much as you can. Let's change legs. Left over the right. Bring in the right knee. Hands behind the right thigh. Good. All right, let's take a little butterfly stretch here. Really opening up the hips. Just let your knees melt down to the floor. Nice deep breaths. Good. And let's conclude with a beautiful scissor combination. Grab that right leg, pulse 2 times. 1, 2, change legs. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and pull, pull. Good. Keep going. Pull, 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 and into our singles, and just change. And 2, and 3. Good. Really slicing the legs through the air. Change. Long legs. And now we're going to pass through our straddle split to change legs. Open and change. Good. Open and change. So really lengthen out those legs. Even if you can't straighten them, once again, strive to make the longest leg you can make. Good. And change. And open and change. And relax it down. Good. Beautiful work, guys. Well, that concludes our lean, sexy legs workout. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Please feel free to leave any comments down below if you have any questions regarding any of the movements we did today. I'm also open to suggestions for any future videos that you guys would like to see. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you completed this workout and enjoyed it. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss any workouts. Up next, I'll be posting a ballet bar workout. So find your ballet shoes, guys. It's going to be a great workout. You get to find your inner ballerina and work all those muscles for a beautiful dancer's body. In the meantime, take care of you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.